Hi, this is Fatima. Here let us discuss about the Tack Helpers, a newly introduced feature in ASP.NET Core MVC application. Before proceeding to this video, watch my previous video where we have discussed about how to style the ASP.NET Core MVC application using Bootstrap. What are these Tack Helpers? Tack Helpers in ASP.NET Core are the server-side components. They are basically used to perform defined transformations on HTML elements. As they are the server-side components, they are going to be processed on the server to create and render HTML elements in the Razor file. These Tack Helpers are very much similar to the HTML helpers that we use in ASP.NET MVC. There are two types of Tack Helpers in ASP.NET Core MVC, built-in and custom Tack Helpers. This built-in come inbuilt in ASP.NET Core framework and can perform the common tasks like generating links, creating forms, loading assets, showing validation messages, etc. This custom Tack Helper can be created by us to perform our desired transformation on the HTML element. So let us discuss about these built-in Tack Helpers. And later in our video we will discuss about this custom Tack Helpers. Built-in Tack Helpers. In order to make the built-in Tack Helpers available for all the views in our application, we should import the Tack Helper using the view imports.cs HTML file. So we need to import the Tack Helpers using this @add Tack Helper directive. This makes the built-in Tack Helpers to available in the application, which are defined in the assembly microsoft.aspnetcore.mvc.tackhelpers. Here the wildcard asterisk specifies that all the Tack Helpers are made available. Let us see generating links using this Tack Helper in ASP.NET Core MVC application. This is an ASP.NET Core MVC application we have created with a simple empty project template. Let us use this in order to understand the Tack Helpers in ASP.NET Core MVC application. Now we have to make changes in our views to provide this view as a link, and on the click of this button we need to display the details page which displays the corresponding product details. So we need to generate the hyperlink. We have many options to generate the link in the ASP.NET Core MVC. Let us discuss all the possible options to generate the link, and then we discuss why should we use the Tack Helper over the others. First let us manually generate the links. So here we have to define the link where we have to move on the click of this view button. So we have to move on to home details action method, and we need to pass the ID of the product. This in place. Now let's run the application. Home, navigate to the home index action method. So on the click of this view button, you are able to view the corresponding product details. You can also achieve the same output by using the HTML helpers that we will be using in ASP.NET MVC. First is view button. Then we have to specify the action method where we want to go on, details action method, and then we have to mention the controller name, home controller here, and then we have to specify the route values here. Product.id. So with these changes in place, now let's run the application. Here we are having the another view link also. On the click of this view link button, we are able to see the product details as expected by using the HTML helper. Now let us use the tag helpers. In order to import the tag helpers, let us open this view imports.cs HTML file which is present within this home folder, and let us add the tag helper directive. At add tag helper with the wildcard as stitch, the assembly name. If you want to say simply, this rendered anchored elements href attribute value is determined by the value of this ASP hyphen attributes. So as the name says, this hyphen controller specifies the name of the controller, action specifies the name of the action. Similarly, this is used to include the route data in the generated href attribute value. So the value can be replaced with route parameters such as ID, name, etc. So here the value is replaced by the route parameter. Here in this case it is ID. So with these changes in place, now let's run the application. You will see the output as expected. So if we click on this view button, it shows the product details by using the tag helpers. Here if you see, on click of this view button, functionality is achieved by three ways: simply HTML tag, HTML helper, and this tag helpers. You see here the manually generating links is much easier than the HTML helper and the tag helpers. Then why should we use this HTML helper or the tag helpers over manually generating the links in ASP.NET Core? Let us discuss about this in our next video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Our next video is about advantage of tag helpers in ASP.NET Core MVC. Thank you.